guys, thank you so much for joining us on an episode of Inspired. Today I'm here back with Tracy,
Hi.
myself, and Sasha.
Hello.
We're
This
going
is
to
part
talk.
two?
Yeah, part two, picking
Yeah.
up on that marketing BS that you almost got sucked into.
I'm just out here drinking the Kool-Aid.
No
left
more
and right.
Kool-Aid.
No more Kool-Aid.
Gosh.
Kool-Aid's bad. Don't drink Kool-Aid.
go to
friends.
lemonade.
Yes, lemonade. Drink lemonade.
So Sasha made a good point. When
What was my
we
point?
were talking behind the scenes, you made a good point. You're like, if the first question they ask you is how many clients you want,
It's a fluff question.
cut that shit
100%.
off.
Yep.
Because really, my answer would be, well, as many as you can fucking get me. What
Yeah.
kind of question is that?
Sky's the limit. Give them all. Like, and what are you gonna do? That's gonna bring them in. You know, they're gonna upsell you. What they're gonna
Sus.
do.
Yeah.
Sus.
Yeah.
Did you even get deep enough to know like what they were gonna do to do that? Like, how were they gonna do that?
I mean, that's a great question. I don't know because I didn't get that deep. Because when that came out, I was like, and also I'm in the midst of an apprenticeship, right? So I can't be tattooing outside of a supervisor, and the fact that I drive 3 hours. So I just
Thank
was
God
like,
that saved you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
saved me. Saving grace, right? My
Yeah.
commute. But to me, like the pricing that was discussed, I mean, it wouldn't make sense. And also these marketing companies.
Let's talk pricing. How much was what's
Well,
the contract look like?
Well, I didn't even see the contract, so I couldn't even tell you what was in the contract. But
Oh, so you just had like a conversation, just
How
yeah,
much were
so
they
it was
asking?
like $500, like you committing to like $500 or $1,000 a month for your ad spend. So your ad spend is separate from what these professional marketing companies charge, whatever you want to call them.
That's not a
And
complete
then
lie.
yeah,
Yeah.
But also, I mean, I could spend
Chat GPT.
yeah.
Yeah, I could spend no money and just use Chat GPT.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I think their fee was like 10 or 15,000, and that was I really don't even know what. Yeah,
Clients a month.
Huh?
That was the amount that they promised you.
No, that was
That was
the
their
price.
fee.
Oh.
Yeah. But I don't know the like logistics of like that was good for X
Like how
amount of
long?
months or how long or
Okay.
whatever.
Gotcha.
Or really what it all entailed because
Yeah. Anytime you are curious about anything, just message us and we'll be like, red flag.
yeah.
Don't do it.
I just think that's so
Amazon-
much money. You can do like, how do I explain? Because I do our own Google ads. Now I have a hard time staying on top of it because I'm busy tattooing full time. But you can literally prompt chat and have a whole ass conversation.
Yeah.
It's got me doing something crazy right now. I mean, if you want to hear about it, I did a Google ad and I'm like, all right, cool, let's see how it runs. It ran great. It did good. Really, really good. Then, of course, it's because I stop it. So, because I know my ass, I'm like, I'll let it keep running
Yeah.
and I'll keep spending money. But those ads, you got to stay on top of, like
Yeah.
really on top of, tweaking things, change, whatever. So, this time I took all of that data and I put it inside ChatGPT and I was like, here's what we did last time. I want you to become an expert, do da 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 da, a prompt this fucking long. And then now it's got me creating like 4 different little mini ads. And then I had to create a whole ass. I didn't really. Did you know you really shouldn't create a whole new web page? Why didn't you tell me that?
The fresh one?
Yeah, you shouldn't. Remember how I was like, oh, I should make a page. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Because Google recognizes the content that's already on your pages. So if you do a whole brand new page, that would have set me back drastically.
That's what I was
yeah,
saying. It'll
'cause you
take a while
lose
to
your-
crawl the page for a little while. So
Yeah.
it was better for you to revamp just the homepage.
Yeah, and that's what it recommended to do is just revamping an existing page because Google already recognizes that information that's on that page. So, and not to change it drastically. You shouldn't be changing all the information drastically in this app. But she had already had most of it on there. So I went on there and just rearranged it because it was like put this stuff above the fold, like basically in the first side of vision when you go to a page. So it was like Miss Amber Red, #1, ranked permanent cosmetic. Click, it wanted a call button. So I did it in text. I said
Save
text
this
here.
for the website episode.
Save this for website.
And like, this is good stuff.
This is good stuff. That's good stuff. But anyways, so chat literally had me break down how the page should be laid out. So I went in and finally got that done yesterday. Next step is me going in and doing those ads.
Yeah.
But it'll break down step by step by step how to set those ads up for you. You just have to plug and play. It just takes time.
Yeah, I think
You don't
too-
need nobody to do nothing, basically, moral of the story.
Yeah,
Right.
true. But I think you're probably in the phase of like, I need to hire everything out. So I think what would be good is like, what can I handle right now that I could figure out myself? Because it's good for you to like know these things just within
Yeah.
yourself. Because we always battle with that too of hiring someone or just giving us enough time to figure it out. And I think we always appreciate when we figure it out ourselves. It is more time consuming, obviously, but I think it'll benefit you in the long run.
And it'll keep you from getting fucked from different companies because they'll say something and I'm like, I already know there's too much knowledge in this brain for anybody. There's still obviously possibilities where they could pull something over. Like that's why I haven't jumped on us regaining the website back, because there's still certain things that I'm not 100% certain on, but now we're getting deep into like the DNS records and this
name servers
and all that, stuff. And I'm like, all right, now we're on another level that I do feel like we have confidence, but I think we should hand that off to somebody. And that, like, it's her and I. We also, too, what's really good is we will hire somebody. We'll, like, every once in a while, splurge a little bit. I haven't done it in a while. We really need to do this. But we'll splurge a little bit, invest in money, follow their steps, step by step, watch how they've done it, go back in the back end, see what they've done, steal that information, man, and then we can teach ourselves how to do it the next time.
Yeah.
Because once you have a flow, then you can rework it, and then you really got gold that you can plug into chat and be like, hey, here's what I was working with. This is the results it got. Now 10 times it.
Yeah.
So, piece of advice.
Yeah.
No, and it's,
It's better to learn it on your own.
It is. It's solid advice. I mean, and whatever. That's for the website, podcast, whatever. But I mean, I have a website horror story too. And I mean, you learn the hard, now that I'm having to do it myself, I'm like, oh, this probably is a good thing that I'm doing this because now I understand, or now I have an idea. I mean, I'm also using that website for my booking system, whatever. So I understand the flow versus being, I guess if there's one big thing that I've learned through this journey in the last year is not to put yourself or myself in a situation where I have to be completely dependent or reliable on somebody else. So, you know, lesson, I mean, because I just handed over thousands of dollars to a website guy and whatever, had control of everything. And
we did the
then
same.
I had to get a new domain.
When
and I
you're
had to
brand new, that's what you do.
I mean,
I've done it twice.
Well, and I mean, for me, I think it's worse too because I'm trying to stay above water because I'm over here trying to do the apprenticeship thing and I'm, you know, battling that because there's issues there and I'm over here doing this and now I'm creating and it's like,
I feel defensive of you. I'm like, who did this to Tracy? I'm like, what? Like, it makes me so mad and it's so sad because you're not the only one. You know, it's like
it really is. And
well,
I think
look,
people
it's like
just
even
don't
me.
talk about
I don't
it.
think she realized. I'm like,
with
when I
you?
was telling her in the room, I'm like, I'm trying to get back a website still.
Yeah.
Like, so it's not. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
And, you know, that was my first website, so I've had that thing for
a long time,
10 years, 12 years
Yeah.
or something. So it's like, no, I don't want to get rid of it because it does rank well. But then you're stuck in a situation where it's like, shit, like, who do I pick? Like, because they're all, like I was telling you.
We were saying that.
They're all going to tell you that they know what the fuck they're doing, but do they really?
Yeah.
Like, I need to be knowledgeable enough. I would hope that between the two of us, and as far as we've come now, I would hope that we can make the right decision. But who knows? We still might end up in a situation where
all we know is we just need to make sure we can log into everything that they have. That's it.
Well,
full
and
control of the back end.
Yeah. And I fell into the same trap where I didn't have anything.
Yeah.
I couldn't log into my back end. I couldn't get into my email. I couldn't get it. And then the same thing happened to me when like he had the data breach and he had to reset up my email. He was like, we have to back it up because if we don't, then we're going to lose everything. And he told me he did. And then when I put the email back on, so like my tax receipt, like for quarterly taxes, all my consent forms that clients had already signed for like lashes, all that stuff is gone. And then I was so angry at myself that I gave somebody that type of like power and control because I was like, why would I do that? Like that was
okay.
so
You didn't know
stupid.
any better, though.
Yeah, you didn't know.
And again, you don't know what you don't know, right? And these, you don't like, you don't have businesses out there talking like in this type of fashion where you're like, oh, mental note, not,
Yeah.
There's a lot.
And we're not allowed to talk about, you know, name dropping. It's like we could just name drop some of these companies.
We probably could protect a lot more people, but
one
you
day,
just gotta be
Amber's
safe.
gonna come for them because
One
one day
day.
on my way out, then they won't even be around anymore. Name
I
drop
know.
everybody.
I know.
I'm like, it's just so shitty because it's like you really as a business you need a website.
Yeah.
And it drives me crazy that it's like you can't get in the back end. At least we could sort of get in the back end, but only because we like have a brain.
Yeah.
That, you know, to figure it out, to know like it's like most people aren't going to go to that extent to try to get into the back end of their web. Like,
Yeah.
you should be able to update your own photos and your own text and your own, what do you mean?
Or if you are paying them monthly, they should know how to do it.
Or they should
and
know
they
how to do
don't.
it.
And
They
I was
don't know
paying
how
this
to do it.
individual
They're
monthly
asking you
too.
for image
You were
dimensions.
paying them monthly?
I paid the initial amount, like, to have everything done.
and then for upkeep of the website.
And then I was paying them.
SEO.
I
Yeah,
was
bullshit.
paying them.
They ain't doing
Yeah,
nothing. They're
I
just
was
sitting
paying
there.
them. And then it was a constant battle of like, hey, this is how I want it and this is how I want it to flow. But then he would argue and I'm like, I need it easy for clients, for consent forms, whatever. I don't care about your opinions. It has to work for my customers.
in your business,
Yeah.
everybody's
Right.
business is different.
Right.
How we do things might not even work for you. It's just
And
like,
I don't even know how I figure. I mean, and it was like insane for me. I had to, and because I haven't fully launched yet, right? Like I'm not established like you, where it would be catastrophic for you. But for me,
throw up.
because I've been going through these things, like I hadn't like fully launched and I wasn't like out there like established. So I was like, well, I'll just get a new domain. I'll shorten it. Now I got to reprint all my signs and my business cards and whatever. Plus then like my commercial space, like
so
whatever.
sad.
Yeah. But I was able, and I don't, thank you, Chat GPT, and I don't know, I guess if you can follow basic commands, but I didn't have control of my original website either, but I was able to route it. So when you type in my old website, it goes to the new website. Of course, now the content is all different and whatever, but I at least was able, and maybe that's an option for you. I'm not sure. We can talk more about it like off podcast,
redirect.
but I was able, and
I'm
I
going to
didn't.
hijack my shit.
Yeah, I didn't have, I didn't have all of you've been on Google for years, right? But I didn't lose any of that placing when I did that. So I just used Chat GPT and had it
Yeah.
walk me through how to,
Yeah.
because I had control of my domain,
Yeah.
thankfully.
Yeah.
I still had control of my domain. And so I could get into, I don't know, I think I got it at GoDaddy, whatever, whenever I did 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
But
The
I was able
domain
to
is
get
the
in
easy
and do
part.
that.
Yeah, that is the easy part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I get it because we're about to go through that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's done the right way, you shouldn't lose like your placement and all that. So like SEO wise on Google and all that. So that's why we want to hire someone. We probably could do it ourselves, but it's just more risk on our end.
Yeah, I have to say I appreciate Sasha. She
I was
comes
like,
up
I'm
to
ready.
me yesterday. She's like, Amber, I think I can do this. She's been on Chat GPT. She's like, I'm pretty sure we can do this. And I'm like, oh God.
It's a lot
Oh
though, to
God.
think about.
Well,
but
and
I'm
I'm like, do
scared.
I want to put that stress on us? I'm like, at that point, I'm like,
Well, because
It's
if
not worth
let's
it.
say I do it and it goes down for a couple
That's-
hours, that's not the biggest deal. But if like 24 hours plus and all that, then I would not be able to sleep knowing that I ruined everything that she's built in the last 6 years.
and it's, to be
website-wise.
honest, it's such a shitty website. It's such a shitty website.
Yeah,
It just,
that
I'm
you
like,
probably paid top dollar for.
Oh, I
yeah,
did.
Yeah. No, yeah, I know. I've been
2
there.
different websites, $8,000 a pop.
And they just probably use templates and drop shit in, and because that's what they do. But
Don't know how to
hey,
update,
yeah,
can't get
yeah,
the
it's
headers
gonna-
right,
yep,
don't know
it's gonna
that
cost
this
you
image
12
shrinks
grand.
to this big when you
Yep.
pull it's
Yeah.
mobile versus
Go
webs.
on
I'm
and
like, oh
on.
my God, like
Yeah.
you're the website person, not me. Like, why do I know more?
Yeah.
But I low key, when you said it, I was like, oh, I feel that to my bone, and I'm so sorry you're going through that. But then remember, I also said to you, like, okay, but then I feel a little bit more normal
Yeah.
because, like,
Yeah.
it's not just me that it, I mean,
That's why these episodes are really good because people
Yeah,
are going to be able to
absolutely.
relate, and you're going to help a lot of people out, like what
Yeah.
to look for and all that
So I
stuff.
think a lot of people think like they would probably think, oh, I fucked up. Like, no, you
Yeah.
didn't. There's just in every single thing that you go to do, it's like this is gonna make me sound so negative. You just got to be watching out because they're gonna be trying to pull a fast one on you, and I
Yeah.
don't know what it is, but always look from every direction.
Yeah.
because they're gonna try to fuck
Yeah.
you over one way or another, and it's so bad. It's so bad to think that way, but
It's a bummer. Yeah.
it's sad
but-
that we have to even have podcasts like this.
I know.
Or have, because people should operate with morals and values and ethics.
Yeah.
And they don't. That's sad.
Well, to tie back into you, so with all that, all the lessons you learned, everything now, where are you at now? What is the future goals? What does that look like for you? What's your plan?
I mean, right now I'm just trying to get through my apprenticeship, right? I'm having to fight for my hours that I have thus far, right? So that's a big mess, and whatever, I'll get through it and I'll come out ahead on that deal, even though people think I won't. I will.
You will.
So I got to get through the rest of my apprenticeship. So I just have to figure out the discrepancy of exactly how many hours that is because they're being held over my head hostage, which is really sad. But
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep on keeping on, right? Like I'm going to get through my apprenticeship. I'm going to keep doing supplemental training, like being here this weekend, with Victor. I already went through scalp training. I didn't feel like it was adequate. So I'm just going to keep doing my thing and plugging away. And eventually I think, it's got to work out, right? It'll just make me a better artist. So even though it's a lot of money I have invested, it's a benefit to me, right? And to any person that I'm going to touch.
All of this stuff, it's like, might sound like rants, but it's like, I think I said this to you earlier. All of these things, it's like, better now. You're learning. It's all lessons learned, and it's like it's going to be useful at some point or another.
Yeah.
If it's something right now so shitty, at some point you'll be like, oh, that's why I had to learn that.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make any sense to me right now, right? Other than like, is the universe trying to tell me that I should just throw the towel in? But I just moved commercial spaces. I'm in a 3-year lease. I have a commercial space in the cities where I come from Minnesota, right? So when I say cities, I'm talking like Minneapolis, the metro.
Yeah.
I'm paying rent there and paying rent on 2 places. I got to get through it. And I want to get through it because I want to do this business for the reasons why I started, which were to help people, right? Yeah. So I'm going to keep on keeping on, and at least I'm going through it now in the beginning and not, 3 years after I've been in business and redoing all of this. So if there's any perfect time, it's now. But the apprenticeship is going to be the death of me, I'm convinced.
Yeah, you'll get through it.
You'll get through it.
But now you're continuing the apprenticeship in a new place, right?
I am, yes. I'm at a new place. I have a new supervisor.
What's the difference? Like, do you feel better? Do you feel more confident now that you're with this new person?
Yeah, completely different environment. It's not a school. I mean, it's very hands-on. And it feels refreshing to hear my new supervisor make comments like, hey, I want to make sure that I want to feel good about what you're doing. And so, like, let's just get it figured out on latex before we take it to a human. Like, that's refreshing to me because I've not ever had anybody care about what I'm doing on latex.
And it's more of a one-on-one situation.
It is more of a one-on-one. Yep.
Way better.
You
want that individual time from your teacher,
Yeah.
Or, I mean, even if they had like 4 or 5, like that, I think that's like max, that's your max too, right?
Yeah, 4.
Yeah. And it's like, other than that, how can you possibly divide yourself enough to know everyone's getting quality education?
Well, and that's the big thing with my current situation. Like, it's me, right? Like, I am the only apprentice that she has right now. I don't even think that she takes more than one person at a time, but she's not trying to do all of the things either, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's important for people too that are listening. Like, if they end up in a situation like I was, I almost felt like I was having to learn everything like right away. And you and I have talked about that, like, hey, like, learn one thing, get good at it, move on. Yeah. But I felt like I had to learn all of the things just so I had, and this is sad to admit, but I had to do all of the trainings and do all of the things that were part of my program because I needed to be able to be in skin working, doing whatever, even if I could do it or execute it or be good at it. I just needed to be trained in it so I could do it, so I could get through those hours, which I call ringer hours because if it's fake confidence and they're fake hours and you're not, like, what's the point even, right?
Yeah.
So the situation that I'm in now is a complete 360. And it might take me, double the time, but I'm okay with that, right?
You'll be much better.
Because I want to do it right. So, yeah.
Good. I'm glad it's like looking up for you. I know. Because I remember when you first came and trained with Amber, you told us like everything was going on. I was just like, oh, that breaks my heart.
Like, why is this a story I hear all the time? And how do we fix it? I'm like, there's no answer. I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, what's the solution in the industry?
I don't know. Just talking about it more and making people hear everybody's stories.
Yeah, and I think, so people have a better idea of what to look for before they enter into apprenticeship. But yeah, it's sad. It's so sad considering what we're doing for careers and how that can impact somebody that it isn't taken more seriously. And money is, I think, the driving force behind a lot of shitty teachings and schools and situations.
Yeah, it sucks.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, guys.
Are we
here?
You're here. Yeah. Are we at the end?
Yeah, we at the end. I have another question for her, but we're gonna save it for another episode.
Okay.
Another day and another time. Another trip.
This is a little more light. I actually want to talk about her brow situation she's got going on because I can't stop staring at them.
Are they really red now?
No, they actually look
kind of
look brown.
Yeah, a little brown. I kept trying to see what they looked like on the camera, but I can't tell. Anyways, stay tuned for another episode on removal because I want to talk about that real quick.
Any closing thoughts
yeah.
from you, Tracy? Anything? Tell people where to find you, or maybe you can put it in the comments or in the description.
In the description, yeah. So, I mean, my studio is B&B Beauty Co. I'm in Baxter, Minnesota, and then I am taking apprenticeship clients in St. Louis Park. So, if anybody is out there watching from my area who is willing to bring me some skin, you can find me at the Archery. But you can get on my social media and find me that way too. I schedule all my own clients there. So,
And this is an artist that actually cares about people.
Yeah.
So it's few and far between.
Yeah, I'm really sorry that everything you're going through, but I'm glad you're keeping it pushing
Yeah.
because there needs to be more people like you in the industry.
Yeah,
So.
seriously.
yeah. Well, and I appreciate you guys always being so supportive too, right? So it was that journey that led me here to you guys, and I would have never met you guys. And I don't, who knows? Maybe I'll get done with all this in Minnesota, and I'll be like, hey, bitches,
I'm coming. Me and my RV are on the way.
Yep.
Cool.
I'll be shacked up with you guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's awesome. You never know.
Well, you know
Yeah,
you vibe with
I
us, so
mean,
perfect.
I know.
Yep.
We could keep talking.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
guys. Well, thank you for joining us on another episode. And Sasha?
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys.
I say we do a removal episode.
Okay.
Like you said.